What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? We back in Seattle. We back in America. We back stateside. And you know we got to get right back to it. Episode number 8 of Scope the Scenes. I'm your host, Lex Scope. Movies, TV shows, phone. Jesus, come on, phone. Got to put the phone on silent during the broadcast. Rate a couple of movies. Let you know what I think. We talk about them in the comments. We have fun. Shout out to the YouTube community. Shout out to the TikTok community. Shout out to the Scope Society holding it down with the shares and the comments and the clicks and the likes. Thunderbolts. We're going to talk about Thunderbolts. It just came out. I know I had some thoughts about it before, and I was upset that it took Sinners out of IMAX. Sinners is going back into IMAX, by the way. The outpour of love for Sinners has been so fantastic that they bringing it back to IMAX. It got over 300 M's already in the box office and growing because the Sinners is amazing. If you haven't seen Sinners, please stop this right now. Go see Sinners and then come back and see this review. You have my authorization. Thunderbolts, though. Thunderbolts was surprisingly good. I'm not going to lie. It was a 3 out of 5 for me right off the bat. They took the Suicide Squad kind of formula where they take some ragtag heroes that you don't really know of. They take some ragtag anti-heroes that you don't really know like that. You might have heard of them. Me personally, I haven't seen the last 2 or 3 Marvel movies. I haven't even seen Red Dawn or Red Hulk or whatever the last Marvel movie was. I haven't seen it, but you don't need to watch all of the other Marvel movies to know what's going on, thankfully. So they get a bunch of ragtag anti-heroes together that got random powers, cool backstories, and kind of their own traumas, and they link up together and kind of save the day. Yeah, so they took the Suicide Squad formula. What's that? They took the Deadpool formula, where they get a bunch of random B-list X-Men that we don't really know of, but it's nice to see them, and they kind of get it popping. Okay. The villain of the whole movie, and no spoilers, the villain of the whole movie is like a white boy's mental health issues. And I'm not even trying to say that to be funny. Like, that's pretty much like what they're trying to defeat. And I do like how he was zapping motherfuckers and turning them into shadows. Like, that visual effect was amazing. Like, as soon as he would zap them and they would turn into the shadow on the ground, I really appreciated that. I don't know none of the actors that's in this movie, but the girl that played the assassin that was fighting and using the little thunder zapping thing, she did a great job holding the team together. Winter Soldier, I don't know what was going on with Winter Soldier. The last time I seen Winter Soldier, 1v2 beating up Captain America and Iron Man. Whatever version of that Winter Soldier we was used to or I was used to, he was gone. I don't know who this guy was. He wasn't even Winter Soldier. He was just Bucky. It goes to show who your friends are. When his friends was the Avengers, he was max power, going crazy, doing stuff, changing the world. Now that his friends are whoever these losers are, bro is just like a second-rate citizen. Like, he barely held it down. Hey, there's a part in the joint. Hey, that's what that kind of made me realize. Yeah, super disappointed in Winter Soldier. I mean, Bucky's performance. Overall, it was cool. It was a 3 out of 5. I highly recommend, at least one watch. I wouldn't rush to the theaters to go see it, but it's definitely worth a watch when it hits streaming or if you catch it on a plane. I definitely don't think this should have unseated Sinners. They could have definitely kept Sinners in the theater for like an extra month instead of putting this in there. This could have been in the regular theaters for sure. Next on the list, Revisited It. I just revisited it. Okay, anyways, I watched the movie again. It's called Piece by Piece, and it is Pharrell's Lego movie. I know that sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy, and I didn't watch the movie for a long time just because I haven't watched none of the Lego Batmans. It wasn't my thing, honestly. Now that I watched the Lego Pharrell movie, it's a 5 out of 5. It's a perfect movie. I loved everything about it, including the fact that they was Legos. It was amazing. It was fantastic. It was mind-blowing. I learned so much more about a human being that I already admire and appreciate that I guess I didn't really know. Being able to see it conceptualized in such a palatable way was so beautiful. Like, I might have shedded a Lego tear just watching this. Yeah, I have no bad things to say about it. Please watch Piece by Piece. Pharrell killed it, and I think I rewatched it again because obviously the Met Gala was a couple of days ago. LV killed it. Pusha T, I really liked. Doechii, I really liked. This is not a fashion thing, but just the fact that it's visualized in public. I really wish I would have did a whole Met Gala breakdown too. Ooh, because technically it's a movie to me. No, but shout out to Pharrell. Piece by Piece is fantastic. 5 out of 5. Please, please watch it if you haven't. Might go back and watch all the Lego Batman movies now too. You never know. Shout out to my sister. She probably seen them. I'm gonna see what she think about them. she love everything Batman. Next we have American Animals. American Animals. You know what? Before I do my review on American Animals, I'm gonna actually go back to my Letterboxd account and look up some stuff because there's a lot of factual stuff about this movie. It's like a real story. That's another way to really get me. As soon as they put them words on the screen, a true story or based on true events or some of this is true, you got me locked in. What they did. Especially since this movie is about a crime. It's a 4 out of 5 film. It might be a 4.5 out of 5 film depending on what kind of day I'm watching it, but it's up there. I'm gonna give you a quick synopsis. It's about these two white boys that end up going to this university in Kentucky, right? Rare books. It's some rare books in there with some art in them. Really old books, very valuable books, very rare books. They decide they're gonna try to steal them because they only see one librarian in there. All right, bet. So they decide to go find 2 more white boys that's just as crazy as them. They figured out how to try to sell it. They maybe tried to get it appraised or something like that. And they get the plan. They dress like old dudes and they go in there to try to take this. And I like it because it's a true story. So they did all of this stuff. So they're telling you the story of them stealing these books from this college. It's the real people that went to jail and got out of jail telling you the story, but they're cutting in and out. So it's kind of like genre bending because it's like a documentary. And then at the same time, they got actors reenacting what they was doing as they telling the documentary in real time. I really appreciated the story. It's masterfully created. I never seen too many things like this. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Obviously, they went to jail, but they got out of jail. So I think they did 5 years or 7 years or something like that. But the fact of the matter to me, they did some crime, they went to jail, and they got a Netflix deal off of it. That to me just lets me know they was so bored. They did some crime, and then they got rewarded for being bored and doing some crime. What was the movie called? Oh, the movie's called Iron Claw with Zac Efron. 5 out of 5 movie. First of all, 5 out of 5 movie. It was so great, and I'm not even like a really big wrestling fan. No, I'm not a big wrestling fan at all. The TV show that I'm gonna do this week is Good American Family. I'm gonna try to do this as serious as I possibly can because I pretty much watched this whole thing. I was watching it not from like a serious drama standpoint. I was watching it from more of a comedic lens, and man, it's hilarious. I don't know, like the dad the entire time, I'm just like wondering what's wrong with him and why is he letting this happen. And I'm pretty sure this is based either on a true story or something like this happened a bunch of times and they've already made a bunch of movies like this. The plot of this story reminded me of that movie Orphan, and there's like this other movie. It's just to me, I'm just bugged out because I'm like, fam, listen to your wife first of all. You're not trying to listen to this person that you've been your wife for a long time, and you're gonna listen to this random stranger. Bruh, he was just bugging me out. Just his naivety and maybe just his willing to just not see what was in front of him was just crazy to me. And then just all the stuff that happened after, it was just a rabbit hole of nonsense. Overall, good American Family, get a 2 out of 5. If you ain't got nothing else to do, if you ain't got nothing else to watch, turn it on. It's a 2 out of 5 for me. I don't even know if I finished to the end because I just Googled it because it really happened. Yeah, but yo, this is week number 8. Yo, we back in Seattle. Thank you for tuning in every single week. We're going to start rapid fire releasing these as soon as we get to episode 10. So we're going to flood TikTok. We're going to flood YouTube Shorts. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Week number 8. I'm appreciating y'all watching these videos. Oh, shout out to the group chat. Thunderbolts didn't deliver. It is what it is, y'all. We'll see what's up with Fantastic Four, though. Fantastic Four looks promising. We'll see if they let us down or not. Peace.